I'd like a scouting report, if you don't mind, on some of these heavyweights. You know, the memes or whatever they're called aside, what do you think of Anthony Joshua as a fighter?
I think he's a useless old dosser, Anthony Joshua. He got gifted a gold medal in London. He robbed the Cuban blind in the first fight, so he shouldn't have even got a medal. And then as soon as he stepped up a level, he got chinned. He tried to go over to America where the real fights are, and he got absolutely obliterated by a fat kid on 2 weeks' notice. So do I think he's a great fighter? Hell no, I don't think he's a great fighter. I think he's a useless bum. And then he fought a boxer half of his weight and a foot shorter than him and got outboxed and never even had the guts to go and take it to the man and try and win the fight. So yeah, if you think going into a boxing fight for the world heavyweight title is not even trying to win, then yeah, I'd give him that title of being a great boxer. But for me, he's a useless old bum, and he won't get past Oleksandr Usyk in his next fight. His career's over.
What about Usyk? He's an Olympic gold medalist. He was a great cruiserweight, unified the titles. He moved up. He won a heavyweight title, at least a part of the heavyweight title. What do you think of Usyk as a fighter?
I think he's a good boxer. He's a very talented cruiserweight fighter, but I don't think he's no great shake. He's very hittable. He's small. He's light. He's not fast. I just think he's okay. He's decent boxer. He looks like Muhammad Ali compared to old stiff ass there. But I don't think he's no great shake. I think he's something similar to Thomas Adamek. If you remember, Thomas Adamek, he was a good fighter as well. And he stepped up to heavyweight. He fought a giant man in Vitaly Klitschko, and he got chinned. So, yeah, I think he's on that level, to be fair. Same size, same kind of speed. World champions as well.
Dillian Whyte. You didn't seem to think much of Anthony Joshua. I hate to think what you're going to say about Dillian Whyte. I think he's a pretty good heavyweight contender. What do you think of your next challenger, champ?
I just think he's an average-looking heavyweight. 6'3", 245 pounds, slow feet, slow hands, average power. Talk about tailor-made for a gifted boxer like myself. I should chop him down like a big oak tree. Cut him down like cheese, really.
Champ, you've mentioned your activity in the past, how often you'd like to fight. At this rate, it looks like twice a year. Is that enough for you? Twice a year? Is that what the plan is?
We'll just get one fight away at a time. I only go one fight at a time, never look past these opponents. And in this heavyweight division, everything can change at the drop of an hat. Nothing's ever guaranteed until you're in there fighting whoever it is you're going to be boxing. So I don't hold my breath. In the beginning, I used to be, oh yeah, I'm dead certain I'm fighting this person, and then get to the event and it didn't happen, and then I'd be all sad and depressed and down. Now I just learn to roll with the punches, because you can't take these guys on the words at all. They say one thing and do another, and they've always got ulterior motives, seems to me. And until they're finally in there, I don't never count my chickens before they've hatched. That's for sure.
I hear you. Now I'm going to assume that you get by Dillian Whyte. You've mentioned Francis Ngannou, the UFC heavyweight champion, boxing rules, MMA gloves. Do you plan on tying one hand behind your back or both, champ? How does this work? You really want to fight Francis Ngannou in a box Francis Ngannou?
Yeah, he's definitely a machine, that's for sure. He's definitely a good puncher and all that. And let's face it, it's not a wrestling match or no grabbing or anything. So it's just a stand-up punching battle with small gloves on. He's got big power, so have I, and whoever lands first will get knocked out. So I'd be interested in that. But like I say, Dillian Whyte's a much more harder challenge than Francis Ngannou at this moment for me. So I only focus on Dillian Whyte for the next fight, which is to be announced very shortly.
Yeah, sure. Francis Ngannou is a great MMA heavyweight champ, but that's two different sports. Trying to get in the ring and box Tyson Fury.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.